center position. And for the Jazz, Collins and Kessler there in the middle. Sexton and Markkanen out on the wings. And it's MP in at the point. On paper, Clark, this is a mismatch, but the game is played on the floor.
I see where you're going with that, B.A., but I look at the talent disparity between these teams. It's wide and deep. It's a chasm. So I see no opportunity for any kind of surprise here. From in close, it's game over when Gobert has the ball.
MP outside. Pass to Markkanen. Oh, a clear foul there on the missed shot. So he'll get a pair at the line. They'll pin that one on Julius Randle. It's his first trip to the line.
You know, he's been one of those players. They've wanted on the line as much as possible this season, especially in close games, guys.
That's good for Markkanen. And Grant, the success of teams like the Timberwolves showing that size still matters.
Yeah, in this pace and space era, that may have come into question just a bit, but size and skill combined has always been your best bet at winning. And the big fella with the skill level, showing a soft touch at the line.
Here's Gobert. And he got the whistle on the way up. So he'll be headed to the line for a pair. All right, Clark, how about Rudy Gobert? What consistency rebounding the ball.
Yeah, averaging double digits pretty much every season, B.A. And that helps them in the battle of possessions, obviously. And it also helps them control pace. You got a guy who eats glass like that and defends at a high level. You got something real good for yourself.
It's Markkanen with the drive. Soft touch off the glass.
Some real toughness from Markkanen. Powers through the contact, then has the focus and touch to finish.
We played just over a minute here in the first. Randle, the pass to McDaniels. Six to shoot. That one is off. Good D by Kessler. And here's MP. 37 points his last time out. Pass to Kessler. Back to MP. Kessler passes to Markkanen. Baseline try. And too long on the shot.
And just not allowing the shooter to get comfortable from mid-range.
As a defender, he's going to just be a bothersome, worrisome guy, making you miserable all night. A hand in your face on every jumper.
Just taking it right to the rim, and no one was there to greet him.
Well, this early, they should be showing a lot more energy on defense. It's not there.
Now here's MP, giving them some good production, putting up just around 16.5 points a game. Sexton against Edwards. Pass to McDaniels. Oh, he got hacked on the three-pointer, and he'll head to the line. That one on Kessler.
The length that McDaniels brings gives him an advantage against the smaller defender, sometimes drawing a foul like he did there.
He's getting his first free throw attempts of the night now, and he might not blow you away with numbers, but there's a reason why McDaniels is on the floor so often, Clark.
Hey, B.A., I love his versatility at both ends of the floor. He knows exactly what's needed from him by his team. He gives it to him. He doesn't need a lot of touches. He just plays the game. Love his motor. Love his consistency. He is the epitome of a value-utility guy.
Gives us a chance to catch up with Allie LaForce.
The head coach of the Jazz gave me a few minutes to catch up with him. He was emphatic, saying that Edwards was their main concern, telling me Anthony poses problems on both sides of the ball. And he is relentless. He doesn't let up. He wants his guys to match Edwards' energy.
Okay, good stuff. Thank you, Allie. Randle with a steal. It's Edwards on the wing. Over Markkanen. Here's Gobert. The rebound by Eubanks.
Boy, that is awesome defense, guys, against a capable finisher. Well done. I'm sure the coaches love that.
MP, the pass to Markkanen. Kicks it out to MP from outside the arc. It's rebounded by Minnesota. A tough loss coming against the Lakers in their last game played.
I really didn't see much of an edge from them. A little more intensity could have gone a long way.
Yeah, you know, to me, I agree. They just never looked engaged, which is surprising considering how close the game ended up being.
Back to Collins. Just 5 to shoot. Oh, nice finish from the low block. That one's good.
A tremendous athlete. Collins showing his quickness to the ball and taking advantage of the second chance opportunity.
Edwards looking it over. Over Sexton. Edwards, that's good.
Man, he's bringing the energy, the efficiency. I love what he's doing offensively.
MP against Conley. Sexton passes to Markkanen. Collins left side. Now here's MP. To the paint. And that one's good. Markkanen's got 6 points.
Impressive awareness from Markkanen. I mean, down on the block there, really good job of using his height to get his shots off.
Gobert passes to Randall. Shoots over Collins. Knocked loose. Stolen by Collins. Conley against MP. Outside Sexton. Over Edwards. Sexton misses.
The defense made an impact right there. Definitely got him uncomfortable going up with it.
Now here's Conley. Still without a bucket. Pass to Randall. And here's Edwards. Over Sexton. Goes back up. And it's finished off by Gobert as he lays it in. Gobert's got his second basket on the night.
This is what the team relies on Gobert for, clearing the glass and finishing the play.
On the wing, MP. He's guarded by Conley. Markkanen. And Markkanen with the stuff.
Outstanding distribution there, man. What impressive passing ability.
The Timberwolves have gone 4 of 9 in this one so far. Knocks it loose. And the Jazz pushing it up now. And he hits it to tie the game.
Well, the anticipation and the hustle from MP. I mean, doing it all himself.
And so it's Conley who brings up the ball for the Timberwolves. Last time they met was in Salt Lake City, where they beat the Jazz.
And in the last meeting, they were the better defensive team. They were the disruptors, causing turnovers all over the place.
Very satisfying performance, and one they'll look to repeat tonight. I mean, they ended up winning it going away.
Now here's Sexton, doing some damage on the offensive end, putting up a little over 14 points a game. 6 on the shot clock. There's the 3. Conley with some nice D.
He's looking pretty unsettled at the moment. Doesn't seem like he has a great feel for his shot.
Edwards, a pass to Conley. Here's McDaniels. That one's good. And it's Conley who picks up the assist. McDaniels got 5 now.
Strong work inside by the 6'9" Jaden McDaniels, showing how effective he can be down there.
And Utah calls time here. They put up a nice win against Sacramento last time out. Jazz trail by 12. On the court for the Timberwolves. Julius Randle out there with Jaden McDaniels. Then there's Anthony Edwards. Then there's Rudy Gobert. And it's DiVincenzo in at the 2.
Never bashful about showcasing his athleticism. Sexton can really get up and finish.
The Timberwolves shooting a terrific 58% from the floor. Edwards, the pass to Randall. Back to Edwards. Launches it. Rebound, Utah. They'll be playing host to New Orleans for their next one. Here's MP. No good there. That would have cut it to single digits. Minnesota leading by 10. Here's Edwards. The putback. Great positioning on the putback.
Double-digit boards, a regular occurrence for Gobert. Makes it easier to get those second-chance hoops, too.
Takes it in. Quarter number 2 and about a minute in. Here's Markkanen. Randall pulls down the board. The Timberwolves have gone just 1 of 3 to begin the second quarter. Unloads from 13. Gobert. Oh, Gobert cleans it up. Wow.
Excellent putback by Gobert. Perfect timing, reading that ball off the rim.
Markkanen outside. Back to MP from downtown. Connects from downtown. MP's got his second basket of the night.
Could have been much better defense. I mean, you can't give this guy any room to operate.
Pass to Randall, beyond the arc. And that won't fall for him. He's 0 for 2. Jazz trail by 11. MP with it, and it's Gobert picking him up. MP, the pass to Sexton. Ooh, Gobert with a steal. Here's McDaniels, bearing his second of 3 attempts. All right, guys, what's your take on the hustle stats for the Timberwolves?
I must say their defensive intensity has been impressive so far, really making it hard for the offense to hold on to the ball.
Hey, I know analytics shuns the mid-range game, but I tell you what, these guys have the shooters that can knock them down, and they're making it pay tonight.
So it's Utah now, following the score by Minnesota. It's good. MP's got 7.
And that's what happens when you let MP get positioning inside.
Here's Edwards. Oh, Edwards just pulling his way inside.
Hey, they're just getting pushed around inside.
Yeah, you can't say that with enough emphasis. I mean, the defenders are just not being aggressive enough down low. You got to play with some physicality in the paint.
And there's the foul. It's on Colin Sexton. That's his first foul of the game.
And just a great job of getting there first and absorbing the contact.
No question about it. No flop there. That was a direct shot to the chest.
Sexton against Edwards. Pass to DiVincenzo. Lots of room. And again, it's Minnesota converting.
Boy, that's a nice play. DiVincenzo's a bankable jump shooter from just about any range.
MP against DiVincenzo. MP, the pass to Sexton. Here's Collins. MP up top. The Jazz need to get one up in a hurry. For 3, Sexton. Utah, the rebound. Down low, Markkanen.
He's trying to will this team back into it, doing all he can offensively.
The Timberwolves lead by 13. Now DiVincenzo. 5 points in the game. McDaniels finds Randall. For 3, DiVincenzo. Counted from distance. DiVincenzo's got 5 points now in the quarter.
And there's DiVincenzo with the quick trigger. And not give him any room defensively. You've got to eliminate his airspace.
Clark, every player should know their leash with the officials.
Very much so, but I think most players should keep their mouths shut. There's too much yakking at officials, in my mind. It takes away from the beauty of the game. It's an eyesore, and I wish more players would just play and keep their mouths shut, especially when it comes to talking to the official.
All right, let's get a report from Allie.
Well, MP in the last matchup against the Kings played some superb basketball. He ended up with 37 points, and that's a season high for him. What an offensive performance. Putting in a performance like that one really builds momentum in your direction. We'll see how far he rides that wave tonight, guys.
Okay, Allie, thanks. Well, that was an incredible night for him. They rode him to that win.
And he was more than happy to carry them, B.A. He might still be feeding off that performance heading into this one.
Yeah, you know, all indications are that he feels good coming into this one. He feels confident that he can build on that prior success.
Now here's Edwards. Coming off a 28-point game against the Lakers in Los Angeles.
Boy, he was piling up those assists in that one. I mean, every pass seemed to be on time and on target.
DiVincenzo against MP. To the middle. Here's Sexton. Cash. It's MP picking up the assist. MP's got 6 assists now in the game. Randall with it. 17 points for him. Last game against the Lakers in Los Angeles. And the call is going to be, yes, an illegal screen.
Well, the league has put an emphasis to crack down on illegal screens.
Yeah, you know, he might have gotten away with that a few years ago, but not anymore. No way. Now you've got to be stationary on those screens. No extra hips or elbows, or they'll call it.
Now here's Markkanen. 10 points for him. And there's another one for the Jazz.
And their offense seems to be... coming around. Now they're shooting upwards of 50% from the field.
And, you know, that's a really good sign. I mean, they stumbled out of the gate, but they're starting to look a little better now and regaining some ground.
Here's McDaniels following the bucket by Utah. Oh, and there's the whistle on the shot. So 2 free throws for him coming up. That one on Kessler.
Guys like McDaniels, who can guard just about any position on the floor, extremely valuable these days.
He's made all of his free throws to this point. 3 of 3. And he makes the first. And both free throws good for McDaniels. Hey, Grant, when you look at the mentality of today's players, what are the differences from back in your day?
Well, B.A., through the wonders of technology, players interacting more directly with their fans and telling their own stories. Also, there's a brotherhood. It's a bit more brotherly, with players on different teams more friendly than in days past. And, you know, I'm not sure how I feel about that.
Well, McDaniels wasn't going to be denied there. Getting the bucket and has a chance for one more.
Utah making a switch here. Hendricks is checked in. Reed's checked in for Minnesota. Clarkson comes in for DiVincenzo. Now here's MP. He's got 9. Pass to Hendricks. Dunks it hard with one hand. Wow, he makes it look easy.
Hey, kept it simple. No reason to get fancy right now, B.A.
Yeah, he's just looking to find shots and produce for his team.
Hey, I thought there was some style there, guys. What are you guys looking at? I mean, it was still a pretty sweet...
And so we wrap up the first half. Timberwolves ahead, up by 15. And join us right back here after the break for the start of the second half.
63.
There wasn't too much drama in the first half, but maybe things will tighten up here in the second. We've seen Mike Conley really having a great game.
Yeah, he's showing off how skilled he is at attacking the defense and converting at the line.
Well, you know, in that first half, it was a common occurrence. He got to the stripe time and time again.
Markkanen and Collins to 3 and 4. MP is out there with Colin Sexton. And it's Kessler in at the 5, roaming the paint. That's the 5 on the floor for the Jazz. McDaniels against Markkanen. McDaniels passes to Randall. And it's Randall with the jam.
You know, once he has the positioning he wants, he's ready for the big finish. Julius Randall throwing it down.
Collins, a good look. Gets rebounded by Minnesota. Gobert's got 9 rebounds in the game. Boy, he's getting it done.
They've shown the power inside. Their rebounding effort has been sensational.
Guys, that's putting it mildly. I mean, they've been absolutely dominant.
Here's Sexton. And it's Gobert with a rebound. Gobert's got double-digit rebounds now in the game.
Starting slow in this half, 0 for 3 so far.
And so it's Sexton who brings up the ball for the Jazz. 17-point game. MP looking around. Down low. Here's Markkanen, and they'll turn it over. Couldn't get the shot off. A shot clock violation.
Not sure what he was thinking about with that pass. Just sailed it right out of bounds.
The Timberwolves lead by 17. Up top, Edwards. Checked by Sexton. Edwards gets the bucket.
They have no answer defensively inside.
Yeah, and that's 4 straight field goals now they've allowed from point-blank range. Can't happen.
And from what we've seen so far in his career, Anthony Edwards wants to be that guy in crunch time, Clark.
Yeah, I love his mentality. Not only in that he wants to be the guy, but he also wants to elevate his teammates. And he plays the game with an exuberance and a joy and a freshness that is, you know, quite good to see. But I like his attack mentality and his willingness to step into leading his team by example at both ends of the floor. And you see Edwards trying to do this more, impose his will at the defensive end. Good job defensively that time.
And that's out of bounds. It was last touched by Kessler. DiVincenzo, he's checked in for Mike Conley. Second half of play here with just under 2.5 minutes passed. Randall deciding where to go with it. Pass to DiVincenzo. Down to 5 on the shot clock. And a bit of a battle for the ball. And the officials signal a jump ball here.
Jump ball.
So it's Minnesota now. Gobert passes to Randall. Shoots over Collins. Randall can't hit.
Boy, that's got to be terribly frustrating there. I mean, with the defense not hustling and he still misses, boy, he wishes he had that one back.
MP against DiVincenzo. Pass to Sexton. Cash. It's MP picking up the assist. MP's got a sit. It's number 8 now on the night. Here's Edwards. And it's blocked by Kessler. And he stays with it. Another shot. Kessler with a rebound. Kessler's got rebound number 8 now.
Boy, this is bad. Tough to watch. I mean, this is really bad. He's stone cold this quarter. Man.
Markkanen, the pass to MP. Misses the 3. The Timberwolves lead by 15. Outside Edwards. Over Sexton. Gobert passes to Edwards. For 3, Randall. They get the rebound. Gobert. Well, it was only a matter of time before they finally get the bucket.
Best of luck to any defender trying to slow Gobert down. He is ruthless inside.
MP, the pass to Kessler, and stolen by Gobert. McDaniels can't hit.
Despite the miss, those are the kind of looks coaches hope to create.
And let's see what the Minnesota Timberwolves have coming up. On Sunday, they'll be playing against Devin Booker and the Phoenix Suns. And then on Tuesday, they'll be playing against Joel Embiid and the Philadelphia 76ers.
Some might look at this schedule and already mark off how many wins they'll get. But I think that's a mistake. You can never take a night off in the NBA. Even the ones you think will be easy are tough.
Edwards against MP, and he gets that one. Edwards got 4 this quarter.
Edwards got a tight handle now and enjoys breaking out these types of moves on him.
Edwards against MP. Kessler up top. To the inside. And it's Sexton. That time all the assists by Kessler. Sexton's got 11 points.
Love to see that kind of activity. He just makes things happen.
DiVincenzo, the pass to Gobert. Outside Edwards. Fires in the triple. He's got 13.
And, you know, succeeding in the catch-and-shoot game will really help Edwards set up his drives to the hoop.
Timeout called. The Jazz. A moment to hear from Allie LaForce.
Well, the Timberwolves are one of the biggest teams in the association, and Coach Chris Finch said, quote, "That's how we're built. It's part of our identity. That's what we have to lean into. We want to be big at the rim and force our size on opponents." Brian, he loves to see other teams hesitant to venture into the paint.
Hearing footsteps, right? Allie, thanks. Sexton looking around. Kicks it out to MP. Launches a 3. Randall pulls down the board. Randall's got 4 rebounds now. Here's DiVincenzo. Hey, in 6 attempts, he's made 5. Talk about efficiency.
DiVincenzo with a nice touch on the inside shot. Boy, he really knows how to make it work at close range.
MP, the pass to Markkanen. And Markkanen with the stuff.
Doing what he can to help shrink the deficit, but it has to be a team effort.
Randall against Collins. Inside. Gobert. That's good. And the Timberwolves lead by 21.
Well, he's just zoned in. I mean, in most cases, taking quality shots very much within the flow of the offense.
Edwards against MP. And Dante DiVincenzo is going to pick up the foul. That's foul number 2 for him. Hendricks is checked in for John Collins. Clarkson's checked in for the Timberwolves. Kessler passes to MP. Now Markkanen. McDaniels covering. And Markkanen with the stuff.
So much fun watching Markkanen catch fire like this. He's a capable, efficient scorer who does it at a high rate.
Clarkson against MP. Pass to McDaniels. It's rebounded by Hendricks.
With not a defender in sight, there's no one to blame but himself.
And MP throws it down.
Yeah, strong transition play is something MP will need to be consistently capable of in this league.
DiVincenzo against Sexton. And now it's time to look at the teams that have really impressed shooting from the field during the last 10 games. Utah, number 1.
Recently, they've been effective in getting good looks. Field goal percentages are typically tied to the quality of your shots.
Boy, the upside DiVincenzo has is obvious. I mean, now it's up to him to continue working on his game and keep getting better.
Alexander Walker, he's checked in for Sexton. Reed's checked in for the Timberwolves. Ingles comes in for McDaniels. And here's MP from outside. And it's Gobert with a rebound.
You know, after connecting on 1 3-pointer in the first half, he hasn't netted another one since.
Here's DiVincenzo. The Timberwolves again can't hit.
You got to move past that one. I mean, they'd want him to take that again.
Well, you know, I hear you. That's a good look. But when you're that wide open, I think you got to knock it down.
Very little resistance around the rim right now. That's the 5th. Straight bucket they've given up in the paint.
Those looks they're allowing are almost automatic.
Stolen by MP. Pass to Hendricks. Kicks it out to MP. Outside, Alexander Walker. And that one is stuffed right through.
And what an aggressive move to the rim. He's really trying to fire up his teammates right now.
Boy, it's not hard to feel inspired after a teammate makes that kind of finish.
Yeah, you know, when you're looking to close the gap, you need guys who will take it upon themselves to step up, take the initiative, and make something happen.
Now Reed. The 3 is up. Knocks down the triple. Reed's got 6.
This is a big part of Reed's value. I mean, he's proficient from deep, and he's got a quick trigger, too.
Clarkson against MP. Pass to Hendricks. And Gobert with a block.
This is what Gobert is known for, his ability to swat shots away with ease.
MP against Clarkson. Throws it up high. And finished off by Kessler.
And how sweet was that play?
Pinpoint pass, set up the alley-oop flush.
Guys, I tell you, there are assists, and then there are delicious dimes. This was the latter.
Ingles. And the layup is good off the glass. Ingles got his first 2 points of the night.
And the defense has no one to blame but themselves. I mean, they just let him get right to the rim.
You know, he should be getting extra attention from the defense, not less.
And Minnesota has possession. After this one, they're off to Phoenix to take on the Suns. And that game will mark the end of a 4-game trip. Pass to Reed. Clarkson with the ball. Lets the 3 fly. Kessler with a rebound.
He is just so deadly from out there. You expect that to fall.
In the 3rd, 2 minutes.
MP, the pass to Alexander Walker. Kicks it out to MP. The 3 ball. Gets rebounded by Minnesota. Now here's Clarkson. Banked it in off the glass. He's got 11.
You got to bring more fire than that to stop Clarkson. He's a pro at fending off tight defense.
Utah calls timeout.
And something fans don't always get to see. Some of the closely guarded secrets that happen in that huddle.
Yeah, typically.
Jazz trail by 16. On the court for the Timberwolves. Ant is at the 2 with McDaniels playing the 3. Julius Randle out there with Nas Reed. And it's Conley in at the point guard.
And the quickness is unmatched. Tougher defenders to check Sexton. I mean, he just draws the contact right there.
Sexton.
Both shots good from the stripe.
Productive trip to the line. He doesn't like to leave points on the table.
Randle outside. Over Williams. And he was fouled while in the act of shooting, so he'll take 2 free throws.
You know, a reliable veteran like Julius Randle is so valuable. He provides a foundation for everyone else to play off of because they know he'll be there to score and help out. He makes it easier for other players to succeed around him.
And, you know, the impressive ascension of Randle has been a lot of fun to watch. I mean, he's a double-double threat who plays with relentless energy.
Every player goes through this. When your shots aren't going down, it can ding your confidence.
MP with it. Picked up by Reed. Here's Collins. Gets rebounded by Minnesota. Randle's got 5 rebounds in the game. Here's Edwards. They grab their own miss. It's good.
Anthony Edwards.
And the Timberwolves lead by 17.
Edwards flexing on them now. Bully ball inside.
Pass to Sensabaugh. Tipped away. Stolen by Conley. Tries from 6 feet. And the shot goes in.
Conley.
And taking a quick gander here at the hustle stats for the Timberwolves.
You have to be a fan of the energy they've played with on the defensive end. Active hands and feet, and it's come up big a few times for them.
And, you know, on top of that, second chance points have been a major component for them. And I love the relentlessness they've shown on the offensive glass.
Reed with the rebound. The Timberwolves lead by 19. Pass to Sexton. And there's a whistle. He'll head to the line to shoot 2.
Well, that was clearly a foul.
Yeah, he took a shot there, earned those free throws.
And he drops the first. A different look for Utah. Kessler, he's checked in for Williams. And Lauri Markkanen subbed in for Sensabaugh.
He couldn't get to the line once in the first half. Coach must have really talked to him at the break.
Randall against Collins. Got a piece of it. Stolen by Kessler. Ooh, McDaniels with a steal.
Hey, yo, right here.
Moving along. 2 minutes gone in the fourth. Pass to Randall. Ooh, Kessler with the block. And here's the fast break. Outside Sexton. Tipped.
Well, you can't go up weak against Randall, otherwise he's going to block it.
It's McDaniels on the wing. Randall against MP. And Randall the bucket on the assist by McDaniels. McDaniels got 3 assists now in this one. And so MP will bring it up for Utah. Trailing by 19. Kicks it out to Markkanen. Over McDaniels. And finished off by Kessler.
Oh, nothing soft about that.
Was not going to be denied. Just took the dunk that was right in front of him.
Well, you know, if nobody's going to put a body on him, then that's going to be the result.
Markkanen against McDaniels. Utah grabs the miss. Markkanen's got 5 rebounds tonight. To the middle. Here's MP. Work in the interior. MP.
With the way he can fill it up at this age, it's scary. To think how good MP might be in a few years.
Randall, good. Randall's got 5 points now this quarter.
And after being held scoreless in the first half, he's starting to turn it on.
On the wing, MP. He's guarded by Conley. Sexton, that's good.
And offensively, Sexton has been in the zone. He keeps finding chances and cashing in on them.
Edwards against Sexton. Edwards, no good.
Just imagine if he was shooting better. The lead would be even bigger.
MP leaking out and executing.
Come on, man. So aggressive. MP, that trait will take you a long way in this game.
Puts it up from 12. The shot by Conley, no good. Jazz trail by 13. MP right side. Pass to Markkanen. It's good. And he drew contact on the shot, so he will go to the line. A 3-point play opportunity. That's good for Markkanen.
Boy, in this day and age of how the game is played, Markkanen's skill set, hand and glove fit, superb at spacing the floor with his shooting stroke.
The ball's knocked loose. Stolen by MP. Pass to Sexton. Cash. It's MP picking up the assist. Sexton's got 12 points in just the second half. Here's Edwards. Here's Randall. And here's McDaniels. 5 on the clock. Back to Randall. And it's going to be a 24-second violation. They turn it over. Sexton against Edwards. MP outside. Back to Sexton. MP outside. Shot clock at 6. Pass to Collins. And they force the shot clock violation. Great D.
Minnesota ball.
Outside Edwards. To the paint. Here's Randall. No good. A bit long that time. Jazz trail by 8. On the wing, MP. He's guarded by Conley. MP, the pass to Sexton. Kicks it out to MP. Markkanen up top. McDaniels covering. 4 on the clock. Ooh, Markkanen powers through the contact inside.
He's bringing a lot of energy to this offense, not letting the scoreboard discourage him right now.
Boy, I tell you what, the hole would be a lot deeper if he wasn't being as efficient as he's been so far.
And Minnesota calls time here.
Yeah, they're hoping to turn things around with this timeout.
Yeah, you know, they had to do something, anything to stop this run. You can't just let it go on any longer.
And now let's present our New Balance player of the game, Rudy Gobert.
A no-brainer choice here. I mean, given how incredible he's played, just decimated the defense and did whatever he wanted to. No doubt in anybody's mind that this award was going to him.
Gobert's checked in for the Timberwolves. Time now to hear from our reporter, Allie LaForce.
I was able to listen in on what Chris Finch was going over with his team. He loves what the D has been able to accomplish, saying to his team, every turnover is a big success for us. Keep forcing those errors. Don't let them feel comfortable out there. So expect them to keep trying to be disruptive.
All right, Allie, thanks once again. And that one's good. Markkanen.
MP assisted.
Minnesota leading by 4. Conley looking for an opening. And the foul called on MP. That'll be a second foul of the game. DiVincenzo, he's checked in for the Timberwolves.
Timberwolves substitution.
And Minnesota with possession here. Their biggest lead of the game was 21. Conley passes to McDaniels. Now here's DiVincenzo. Just 5 on the clock. To stop the drought. Sinks it from distance.
His first 3 of the half. That gives him 9 total points from beyond the arc so far.
Conley against MP. Pass to Markkanen. Ooh, McDaniels with a steal. Fast break, Minnesota. The rebound by Markkanen. Markkanen's got 6 rebounds in the game. And here's MP. Oh, there's the alley. And stolen by Gobert. It's McDaniels on the wing. Checked by Sexton. Outside McDaniels. The 3, Conley. And again, it's Minnesota with a 3.
Back-to-back threes, making their defense work on the perimeter a bit.
And Dante DiVincenzo is going to pick up the foul. That's his 3rd foul so far.
4th team foul.
MP outside. It's Markkanen on the wing. Ooh, McDaniels with a steal.
And this is just really sloppy play. It's part of why they're trailing.
It may not sound like a bunch, but those things, those turnovers are cumulative. Already 5 points given up off turnovers this quarter.
Time called here. The Jazz decide to talk it over. We've seen Mike Conley really having a great game.
He can't miss from deep. The defense has to regroup here, and I think they got to change things up because he's locked in from behind the arc.
Give a big hand for your dad, Steve.
Here's MP. To the inside. Five to shoot. Back to Collins. And the shot goes.
Yeah, that's a good look for Collins. I like the offensive approach right there.
Minnesota leading by 11. Conley passes to Gobert. Here's Randall. Pass to Conley. Back to Randall. Shot on the wing. Kessler with a rebound. Kessler's got rebound number 12 now. Tenacity on the glass. MP. Oh, MP with the hammer.
I tell you, a little extra pressure on D when you're up against a point guard who can elevate.
It doesn't make it easy, does it?
And you know, guys, showing how dynamic a weapon he is for this offense, they feed off of that energy and ability to make plays. It gets them going.
Down low. Gobert goes up and brings it down.
Gobert is a big target, especially when he's roaming around that rim.
MP outside. Pass to Sexton.
2 minutes.
The three is up.
In the game.
Gets rebounded by Minnesota. Outside Conley, and the foul called on MP. That's his third foul so far.
Third team foul.
Utah on D. 11-point game. And there's 1:45 left in the fourth quarter of this one. From deep, Conley. And again, it's Minnesota with a three.
This has been their game plan here in the final period. We'll see if it continues to work out.
You know what? Teams can get a little three happy down the stretch sometimes. Letting it fly.
So it'll be 2 free throws. He was fouled in the act of shooting. They'll pin that one on Julius Randle.
And even from where we're sitting, you could clearly tell it was a foul.
No question about it. I mean, a ton of contact and a good call by the officials.
The Timberwolves lead by 12. 1:25 left in the fourth quarter. It's stolen by MP. To the middle. Here's Collins. Pass to Kessler. And here's Sexton. Kicks it out to MP. Shot clock at 5. Randall pulls down the board. And here's Randall. He'll bring it up for the Minnesota Timberwolves.
Well, with a comeback out of range, you can put a bow on this one. Good performance for the Timberwolves.
Team foul.
Man, they were in a groove from long range tonight.
Yeah, they were able to find space, and they were ready to let it fly the moment they saw an opening.
And in the big picture, this marks their 43rd win of the year.
And this is a matchup that's really favored them so far. They've won the first 2 games of the season series, and with 2 more left, they'll be looking forward to the last 2 against Utah.
And propelling them to a solid win, it was a night of big plays for Rudy Gobert.
He really influenced the game with his rebounding. Just a stellar performance. With all the work he put in, he's going to sleep well tonight.
Plays with nice force. I mean, Randall heading to the line now.
That free throw no
For
good.
the Timberwolves. Julius Randle. 2 shots.
And no luck at the stripe this time. Second one won't fall. And they've been moving the ball really well tonight.
Good things come to those who take good shots.
Now 5 seconds separating the shot clock and the game clock. MP, the pass to Williams. Good. Good, and the assist goes to MP.
MP keeping his teammates engaged.
Conley against MP. Outside Conley. And so it's Minnesota easily grabbing this one. Boy, a nice win on the road. By the time this one was winding down, this building was stone cold silent.
And that's exactly what you got to do. You have to try to take the crowd out of it.
And that about wraps it up. For Allie LaForce, Clark Kellogg, and Grant Hill, this is Brian Anderson thanking you for watching the NBA presented by 2K Sports. We'll see you next time.